Alright. VOD's going. Though I don't know if I'm going to use it. It's there. It just makes me feel better to have that there. The mic's recording, which is good. Or the microphone is working, which is good. Last time I had a bit of a problem with the microphone because it Streamlabs basically just for some reason decided to switch my mic input, even though I didn't either remove or add any new microphones. So that was good. But yeah, hiya. Hold on. Hiya. Facecam, webcam. This is going to be the first for, the VOD viewers to see my face. On the VOD channel, at least. The webcam is going to be there, but the lighting's a bit of a problem right now, considering this. I need to get new curtains, because these are falling apart at the seams, and it's paper, so it's kind of easy for that to happen, but the lighting is a bit of a problem right now. Like, there's all this backlighting, all this light coming from this way, and then I don't really have much to combat it coming this way. I mean, I technically do. Let me see if that's at the brightest. No, it can go brighter. There we go. That fixed it. Hi, it's better now. I fixed the lighting. There we go. Well, it's a temporary solution until I get the shade, so I don't need to have as much of bright light in my face, but there. I didn't realize that was it wasn't at the highest setting, my light, so yeah. Hi. Let's we might as well just get right into it, considering it's Dark Souls. So actually, I got 4 pings in the time I started streaming. That's good. Alright. Oh! So he's posted. Alright, cool. Now I have something to watch after this. That's cool. Somebody just uploaded again, so that's awesome. And no, my friend's not. Done. Right. That's up. Let's just switch to the game and get into it. Alright? That sound fun? I'm going to be playing offline because for some reason it doesn't want to connect. So maybe there's something that they're working on, but it might just be my internet, and I can just stream with it being offline. So hooray! Right. Let me just switch to the game. There. Dark Souls 3, everybody. I may alter something in the UI, my stream UI, so that it looks better. We'll know once we get into the game. So, wait, fuck. I shouldn't have continued, because I wanted to explain something first. Alright. So, the last time that I played, I had a different... I had a character I was playing. Well, I started a different character. You'll notice the name is different. However, let me go to equipment and remove that. That's the face. That's the face of the first character. I made a new character, by the way. I made a completely new character for this character that I started again as. However, for some reason, it defaulted to the template of the first character, even though I made a template for both characters. So stuck with the template of the first character, yet that's not how the character looks. So I'm going to quit the game for a second. Alright. Alright. And I'm going to wait for it to... Oh wait, no, I have it set so it logs in every time. I'm probably going to have to change that if I do that. Yeah. I'm going to switch it back to starting it offline. Once that happens, I'll do it once I'm in game. That'll make it easier. So, yeah. No, let's not do that. Start offline. Alright, load game. Well, his face is covered, but these are the same character models. However, this one is the first one, which I played last time, which I think is a VOD on my channel. This one is a new character that I started that I wanted to go a strength build. So, there's that. This one is pyromancy, this one's strength. Even though I haven't used pyromancy as much on this character, even though he is a pyromancer. Is this because I mean it's Dark Souls, so magic isn't really that good. The pyromancy is good. It's just that, you know, I found myself using it less often than actual weapons. So it's kind of just been a dex. Oh well, that's good. Hi VOD audience, just you know, hi VOD audience. The stream disconnected. I may have to turn my Wi-Fi off and then on again, because that's a thing. Yeah. This may be a problem. That's... Oh, we're back. Hello, anyone who's on the stream. May or may not have been kicked out for a second. Probably my internet's to blame. As I said before, this wouldn't log in. The game wouldn't log in, so maybe there's something wrong with the internet. My internet, I should say, not the internet. That's already pretty plain. But yeah, as I was saying, first character Pyromancer, second character strength build. Started as a knight. Which you wouldn't think to go for if you were going as a for strength build, but I mean it's a strength build. You need the vitality, and knight has more vitality than warrior, even though warrior has a higher strength. So you may as well start with the higher vitality and then get the rest of it and then continue on. Just makes it easier. So, yeah. However, if I go to new game and I skip the cutscene there, I can show you what he's supposed to look like. Appearance. Load favorite. This is what he's supposed to look like. The second character, Fletcher. So, yeah. Just imagine that. Though, I don't think you will, because I'm probably going to have a helmet that covers the face. So, that being said, let's load Fletcher. I kind of just thought of a name. I mean, when most people play Dark Souls as like a, you know, series on a channel, either with their friends or just, you know, they've done it for long enough, you just use a funny name, you know, like Knobs or you know, just like random names that people just come up with. Just as like, oh yes, this is funny, so here's the name. But yeah. So as for progress-wise, on both profiles, I'll say they're saves, but I'd consider them profiles, considering you can only make, you know, one save file per save file, if that makes any sense. For like one character, it only progresses on one save file, and when you create a new save file, it's only on that save file. So I consider it just a profile. But for both of them, I've reached pretty much the same point. However, I've reached it with this character faster. Because one, I knew what I was doing more. I had a feel for the game a bit more. And two, I was leveling strength right away. So I kind of just breezed through things. I first tried Gundyr. I second tried, I think. I second tried Vort. I first tried Curse-Rot Greatwood. And now I'm up to the Abyss Watchers. However, I also activated the Dancer of the Boreal Valley boss fight. So there's that as well. I've died once to them. Oh, and also Crystal Sage I beat after I forget how many tries it took me. It wasn't many, though. I will say that. It wasn't many. If I died, it was only like once or twice. So it was much better than my first run, which I died several times doing. So, yeah. Also the fact that, you know, when I beat the Abyss Watchers with my first profile, because that's what I did, I basically did all the main bosses that you have to fight to progress. Well, plus the Curse-Rot Greatwood, which is technically optional. Due to the fact that you don't need to beat them to progress, you only need to beat certain bosses to progress, like Vort, so you could go to the Undead Settlement. You need to beat... well, you need to beat Gundyr first, obviously, because that's how you get to the Firelink Shrine. Then you beat Vort, so you can get to the Undead Settlement. You beat... let's see. You beat the Sage, so you could get to Farron Keep. And then... oh, no, you beat the Sage, so you can get to the Cathedral. You beat you have to beat the Abyss Watchers to get to the Catacombs, but the Abyss Watchers is a mandatory boss because it's one of the Souls of Cinder, or Lords of Cinder, put it on the throne. I haven't beaten any of them yet. On this one, on the first one, I did beat the Watchdogs. Not the Watchdogs, just the Abyss Watchers. I called them Watchdogs of the Abyss. That is the Watchdogs of Farron is a covenant. And speaking of covenants, I've only missed one so far, which is the Mound Makers, which I didn't go down because I forgot to go down to the what's it called? The Pit of Hollows. I forgot to go down there before I fought the Curse-Rot Greatwood and get, you know, the Moundmaker Covenant from the guy there. And it's interesting because I didn't even progress further than that. I only progressed to get to the bonfire. Once I got the bonfire, I went back and then beat the boss. So I never actually ran into the knight at that point. Like, I didn't run into him at the bonfire, because I don't know if I was embered. I probably was, but maybe I wasn't, so I guess he never spawned. But then I beat the boss. I didn't think anything of it. And I was like, oh wait, he's not here. Oh yeah, he's dead. I forgot to go fight him as well. But I also never made the connection that he was the spirit that spawns when you're at the dilapidated bridge on fire here. I thought it was a different one. So then I thought about it and I was like, I looked at, you know, what NPC spawns there are, like enemy spirit spawns, enemy phantoms, and apparently that was him. So that made sense as why he wouldn't spawn then, because I didn't fight him yet. So I never actually got the mound, the Anchor Covenant. However, I did get a mound from him dying. So I just put that in the altar and then just went along, because there was nothing else I could do with that, because I messed that up. But the other covenants I have are just the ones that are currently, that you get along the way. Warrior of Sunlight, which I have no need for. Way of Blue, which is probably the one that I would use the most currently, because I'm not doing invasions right now. Yet I'm not online, so it wouldn't matter. Though I wish if you had this equipped that there could be a NPC phantom that spawns for when, you know, you do get invaded by an NPC phantom, an enemy NPC phantom. So I wish that would work offline, but it doesn't. So none of these really work on offline, because these are all like online covenants. So, I mean, maybe like Watch Dogs of Farron, but other than that, and maybe Warrior of Sunlight as well. If you have them equipped and you beat a NPC phantom, I don't know if that gives you a reward or not, but I don't think it does. So, yeah. I think right now, what I'm gonna do is try and beat the Abyss Watchers, or what I can do is try and progress through... I'm gonna try and progress through Cathedral. So, yeah. I've reached the Cleansing Chapel, that's the furthest I've made it. And I've also unlocked Snowfield, because that comes from getting to the Cleansing Chapel. So, yeah. Simple enough. Right. I haven't unlocked any of the doors yet. Shortcuts. So I guess I'll just try and progress. I also forgot to say that I got the Dark Sword from killing the Dark Wraiths, which I keep calling, out of like habit and accident, Ring Wraiths, like from Lord of the Rings. But I really like the sword. I think it's a great sword, and it's also a strength-based weapon, because it has a higher strength scaling. Though it's not, you know, strength-based entirely, it does have higher strength scaling, so I just like it. It's a good sword with like an interesting moveset, because you can do that. You just do a little spin. I like it. Right. Now the hard part is all of this. I have to run through this area, and then once I get to the end of this area, I need to get to the rooftops, and when I get to the rooftops, I need to progress through the rooftops till I get to the actual cathedral. Actually, I don't know why I'm going that way. Because I don't need to. Having a torch makes that so much easier. I forgot that I already dropped the ladder, so... This area is tough, to say the least. Not only is it tough just from the rooftop area, but also getting to the rooftop area, you have that person there. Because they'll just lock onto you and just chase you, and they also have bleed. So it's technically better to just deal with them first. Actually, their path goes all the way up the stairs, so you have to actually leave that area before you go up the stairs, or... That's not a body, right? There's someone who just shoots at you the entire time, so that's good. And then also the fact that they use a Undead Hunter Charm, which is great. So now I need to wait for that to wear off, so I can heal again. And they're just going to shoot overhead, right? There's one just sitting there as well. It's like, if you know the layout of the area a bit, it helps. Like, for instance, them. And then, of course, he comes down, so... You know, I'm gonna go back and deal with him quickly. So, yeah. Now comes the hard part. Because I gotta make it through the entirety of this area. And you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm just gonna run souls it. Pretty much run souls it. Because, oh, yep, and then one just spawns there, which is great. That's lovely. That was actually pretty helpful. And then, after all, okay. They don't actually come in here, which is interesting. Oh, no, they do. Alright. Ooh, loot. Titanite shard. Which I don't really have use for right now, considering I've leveled this sword to the point at which it only needs large Titanite shards. So, yeah. Forget if it's this area or the next that has the... I'm just going to get to the elevator, which I think is over here, to the left. Just gonna bypass the sludge real quick. Just run past them all. There's the elevator. Right. So, if I'm not mistaken, I'm past all the enemies. And I can go back to the bonfire and rest. I've missed a few items, but I can go back there at my own pace. So, now unlock the shortcut. And so, we have progressed. Just like that. Alright. Now, I forget if this is a dead end or not. Because I don't know. No, it's not a dead end. Because there is another door out, I think. No, that's just the door back to the Fair Keep. I think. Or at least the entrance to the cathedral area. Right. Now, do I go back for the items, or do I progress forward? I think I'm just going to progress forward. Which is hard to do. And I can go down. That's always an option. It's still progression, but it's interesting progression, to say the least. And that still hit me. And I'm dead. Lovely. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower this slightly. I feel like that would just make it better. I could put it top right. I'm actually going to put it top right, that makes it... Nah, if I'm going to show anything, it's probably just going to be up top, so... There. Right. And we have the shortcut, so... It's fine. Die as many times as we want. Though it'd be preferable if we didn't. Actually, I wanted to check something. Yeah, no. I don't have hollowing, which is good. Because on the first character I have hollowing, on this character I don't. There. Let's hopefully not die this time. Okay, already made the same mistake. Okay, that range is a bit weird. Big stab, and then power move. That apparently worked. I hit a wall and they died. That's good. Also, I didn't get anything from it. Right. It's not inherently necessary, I just get the souls back. And I got a deep gem. I forget if there's actually anything down here. That was a waste. That's why I usually put the torch on the... I put it there because I usually have it there at the beginning when I'm trying to get to the cathedral, but once I get to the cathedral, I don't need it there anymore. So then when you have an open hand, that still works on hitting hidden walls, but there's not any there, so it doesn't matter. Right. I guess we don't go down then. And that is actually another reason why I should have the torch there. Because they take immense fire damage. So, yeah. I know that. And we run. Because we have extra time. He's not going to swipe us immediately. Also, hide here. Because I don't think he can hit us here. Nope, he can grab us though. Which is an no, it's not an instant kill. I have enough health for that. Oh wait. Why did it have increased? That was weird. I didn't notice that until I didn't die. I had increased defense for some reason. Why was that? Oh wait, no, that was the Blue Tear Sun ring coming into effect, I think. Which I had equipped. Wait. Yeah, I have the wrong rings equipped. I mean, not right now. I'm not grinding for souls, so... Yeah, no. I think I have the right ones equipped, technically. All the other ones are either magic-based or, blood resistance. Flynn's ring, which is lowering equip load, increases attack. Which I could technically do. But I don't need to attack anything right now. It's more just running. Everything else I would need, I'd have equipped. So... Right. We'll just progress then. Try and get past the giant. So then just run. And I guess that hits me, so... And that hit me as well, so... Lovely. I forget, because I think there's a way of just getting past him without getting hit. I mean, there obviously is, and it's just a matter of doing it. I'm just trying to figure out what the best way of going about that would be. Because with, like, the smaller enemies, they're easier to bait into doing specific attacks. Because you can kind of... if you stand in certain spots in position to them, it'll cause them to do different attacks. And if you know where to stand for that, it's, kind of easy. But this one's a bit harder, considering you kind of don't know. But I guess if you're looking, it kind of makes it easier. You can also go through their arms, which is interesting. Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. And realize... I don't know if that was the one that was there already, or if they jumped down. Because there's one up there that fires, arrows at you, but... I think bolt specifically, because I think it has a crossbow. Yeah, there's a mimic. Forgot. However, no, I don't have one. I think I have in the box. Because there's a trick you can do with Hunter Charms, the Undead Hunter Charms, which if you throw an Undead Hunter Charm at a mimic, it will cause it to open its mouth and you can take the item out that's in it, and then it just becomes an enemy without any drop, essentially. There's a big boy in this room, by the way. I think, at least. It could just be upstairs. I mean, in the sense of... I may be misremembering areas, just in the sense of modded. Like what's in different mods. Forget if that's a good item or not. I think it might be a bone shard, if I'm not mistaken. And there's also a bone shard on the way to the cathedral, so... yeah. I think it's fine if I die, I just need to get the item to see. Alright, no, it's nothing I needed. Because I'm definitely not doing miracles. I don't even know if I have a, No, I do. I have the Sunlight Talisman and the Bellvine, but I definitely don't have enough faith to use either of them. So... it appears a bit... because you got another one of the, I forget what they're called. The big ladies that you first meet in the Undead Settlement. Let's see if they'll come back into view. They're coming. Maybe not. Yeah, they're over there. Alright. There's nothing over here, so... I think there's a place over there I need to go. I was wrong. So... yeah. Well, she died. I mean... alright. I think I'm basically... well, there is the area below that, but... oh! Wait. I noticed that. No use to me. I don't even know if I can use it. Yep, I cannot. I think my other character can use it because I think I have their dex up further. I think it's to 19. It might just be to 18. I'm not sure though. It might be higher because I was using a dex-based weapon. Though my first run through of my character, I've done 3 runs so far, none of which I've completed. The first one I'm never going to complete because, as you can see, there's no file for it. I had to reset my computer at one point, so that file went with it. And I don't think it would save to cloud because I don't think Steam had cloud saving it. I don't even know if like these count towards cloud saving, but oh, there's that. I have to make it through all that again. Right. And I've got stuck already. That's good. Oh. Went for a grab, okay. Okay, that looked different than what I thought he was going to do. Okay, that's that. Unnecessary. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. And then, just jump down. And then he dies. Right, I'm going to go down now, and I'm going to go fight the big guy. And not that big guy. Then just run. Because there's some little... Nope, big guy's here. Right. I'm going to take a slight detour here. Where is it? I think it might be here. Yeah! Wait, no, it's not. Is it? And... Alright. We have reached shortcut number 2. Now, I thought there was a, I thought there was an elevator. Turns out there wasn't. I know there's an elevator in that area, but I thought there was another elevator leading to this shortcut. But I guess because it was so far down, it didn't matter. There's another elevator. This one goes up, like the other one. Forget where this takes you. Oh, yeah, here! So you can get revenge on that guy. Back all the way here. From before the rooftops. So, yeah. So that's one way of getting here. Yeah, I think... Actually, I don't know. No, I don't think there's a way of... Is there? I think you go around this way. Yeah. Go up the ladder. I think you're about to be greeted with another enemy. Yep. They're fairly easy to kill. Deep ring. I don't exactly know what it does, but I think it would have something to do with deep... Oh. No, it just allows the 2 minute of additional spells, which would work for my other character. So, yeah. There's nothing else here. At least I don't... Well, I can get on top of that. Oh, wait! Yeah, that's how I get into the rafters, I think. Oh, yeah, it's this. I should have sent the elevator back down, but fuck it. I don't plan on dying, but if I do, I do. Right. Now I gotta run. This is the part where I run. Fuck. Got caught. Alright, where's the, Oh, yeah, they shoot. And I'm dead. That was just a display of poor performance. Right. But 2 shortcuts and pass it. Well, actually, technically 3 then, because that other one, the elevator that we just got, is also a shortcut. Because that takes us to back the way we came. So I don't think I got. Yeah, no, I didn't get the bone shard from there, so I'm gonna go do that. It's somewhere there. I know that for a fact. So, yeah. We now wait for the elevator. We take it up. Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot. Right. Send it back down. And then... he sees me. Oh, he's getting closer. Bad move, buddy. I think I'm in range. Yeah, I'm definitely in range. Did I get the item over here? I did, yeah. Alright. Now we have to go back down that way. We have to also beat the guard that patrols this area. There they are. Stun lock. R1 spam for the win. Right, where is it again? Those are the, those are the ones that transform. Where? It's down there. Right. Yeah, I think you can see it. Well, just gonna run. It's this one. There we go. All right. Let's see. So I forget. Let me actually look it up quickly, because I forget. I've forgotten something. Let's see. It's a sorcery, alright. No, it's just, The young white branches that I just picked up, because they make peace with him. They also have another function, which is to basically transform into your environment. So if I use it here, it would probably make me a gravestone. Probably. That'd be that or a pot. Maybe a box. I don't know. It would transform me into that. But there's also a sorcery that does that. So I was trying to remember if, like, what type of magic it was. I didn't remember exactly if it was a sorcery. Also, give me a second. Alright, I'm back. I have to take care of something real quick. Alright. So now I'm gonna go back down this way. Specifically, just because I don't want to go back through the rooftops again. Oh, stutter. That was interesting. Go up here. Go here. And then down here. And then we're back. So for some reason, whenever I walk through those doors, I see these candles and it looks like a second bonfire. And it's just the candles and the fabric. It looks like a second bonfire for some reason. I always think like the game's glitched or something. That's just how it's designed. Let me think. Oh, that was an accident. Right. I honestly think I'm probably done for now. It was a short stream, but I mean, it was Nah, I think I'm done now. So, I made progress. That's all that matters. In a game that's, you know, story driven, that doesn't really have quests per se. There are quest lines, but they're not initiated with, like, you know, tracking a quest. It's all just kind of like, you're on a quest, and if you're following it, you're following it. If you don't follow it, you kind of just, like, let it go, and then that quest doesn't come to fruition, because I think pretty much all the quests, if not all of them, if you don't follow them, as in, like, you don't do every step the way it's supposed to, and you, like, slip up, it just ends the quest, and you can't pick it back up again. So, yeah. But, yeah, for it not having that type of, you know, quest progression in the sense of like it gives you like an objective and a quest and you just follow that. You can make a lot of progress, or a little, depending on how much you do. I mean, I'd consider getting 2 shortcuts a fair bit of progress. As in, just, you know, unlocking that one and that one. Because if this was like something that would have, you know, gone on YouTube as like a part of a series, which I'll probably do at some point in the future, getting that getting that shortcut and then that shortcut, honestly, just doing as much as like I did, just getting from here all the way over to there to get that shortcut, and then coming here, going back out that way, going back around, getting this shortcut, and not stopping there, but going back out and going up the elevator, going back and then getting, well, for one, actually, there's something I forgot that I had to do that I can do now, that I got an item, which is burn an undead bone shard. Which is also incredible progress, because there's only a few of those in the game. You get one, you best use that unless you're doing a challenge run, but I'm not, so I now have 10 flasks, level 2, which should, if I'm not mistaken, heal me pretty much fully at the health I have. I don't know exactly how many hit points it heals for, but per sip, per rank, I can look it up. But I mean, you know, just from experience and looking at like the bars and just how basically you can think of it as like the length of the bar is fixed. If you've seen it for one thing, you can basically tell what that thing is gonna do to your bar. So, like if you get hit by an attack, and then you look at, you know, your bar beforehand, your bar after, you'll see how much of the bar it takes away. So you'll know if you get hit by that attack, it'll take away that much, no matter what. Unless you have some status effects that you change, because it's the same effect, the same attack by them, no matter what. The only thing that would change is if you make it, you know, you add defense to yourself, like you change your armor or something like that. But if you're using the same armor throughout, and it's just like you go through an entire area using one set of armor, and it works really well. You'd probably just use that set of armor for that area anyway. So then you'll know, like, certain attacks do certain things and such. And then for healing wise, it always remains the same, unless you have a ring, which I don't have, the Estus ring, which gives you extra healing from your Estus flask. So, yeah. Aside from that, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Right. I think that I also forgot to turn off the checking network status thing, logging in. Who knows, it might put me on this time. Which is, I mean, it's alright, but I mean, I'm not going to be playing, so. I'll just wait for it to be, to realize that it can't log on. Yeah. Alright, cancel. Quick game. Right. Thank you for, you know, whoever came out to watch. Whoever's watching on the VOD, thank you. Just, you know, let's see, back to full cam. Alright, so stream's ending. Drop a follow. Helps. It's free. Go look at my YouTube. There's not much on my VOD channel on YouTube. There is, VODs. It's not going to be VODs of every stream, as I've said before. However, there are VODs for previous streams. There's going to be the VOD for this one going up on that later today. And if not today, then tomorrow. Though it's probably going to be done today. My Twitter is, see, it's there. It's Violet Ravens. I basically post when I'm going live, because Twitch doesn't really do that good of a job of it. Not much else. Yeah. That's it. So I hope you all have a good, great rest of your day, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good day tomorrow, and I'll see you on Thursday, hopefully, unless something goes wrong, which I hope it won't. Right. So, see you on Thursday.